Somebody gonna be home all evening? Okie doke.
Robin Fairbanks has a pretty normal life. She's a mother and a successful businesswoman. She lives in St. Petersburg. She loves spending time out on the water, but Fairbanks' life was not always like this. In fact, 25 years ago this month, her life almost ended.
I could feel that something changed with my husband right at that moment.
Fairbanks is a victim of domestic violence. Her then husband brutally beat, stabbed, and almost killed her. She saw the problems building for a long time. She just didn't know they were really warning signs.
I started noticing difficulties, that issues with anger and anger management and that type thing. I noticed that he made great efforts to keep us all isolated from my family. So the isolation factor was something that concerned me. But even with that, it was sort of the same excuse that, well, he's under a lot of stress. It's stress that's causing him to be controlling.
They're not going to want to let go.
Kathy Pinnell is a victim's advocate at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. She says Fairbanks is a classic case.
If they recognize the signs immediately, it's best to break that relationship off right away.
Jacksonville police know better than anyone that domestic violence is a growing problem, not only nationwide, but in Jacksonville as well. In Duval County, there were 9 domestic violence-related murders just last year. This year, there's already been 10.
Federal records show domestic violence is the leading cause of injury to women. They show a woman in the U.S. is either assaulted or beaten an average of every 9 seconds. At least 3 women are killed by their boyfriends or husbands every day. Fairbanks was lucky. She escaped. For her,
Hello, this is Robin.
Life goes on.
I looked in the mirror one day literally and didn't recognize myself and said, "You are no longer living your life. This is not you. I don't know who you are, but it's not who you want to be or should be or need to be." I've lived 25 years longer than I thought I was going to. I've been able to see all of my children grow up and become, wonderful young men. I have 2 grandchildren. I mean, I'm so totally blessed.
And after 25 years, Robin is finally at peace.
Fairbanks also told me that although what happened to her was horrible, the important thing is that she reclaimed her life. She says that today she is finally the strong, independent person that she's always wanted to be.